back, guys, to the Orlando Huskies franchise, and it is week one of season four, and we're on the road taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Still have yet to win a division game heading into season four, but with a new and improved team, we're really excited to get this season started as the Raiders will take a knee and begin at the 25-yard line. Looks like they got most of the same team. McDonald, 86 overall. Saw Ben Jones, Mike Reeves. As we saw, they didn't really do a whole lot. One second. Yeah, that's right. The Raiders and Chiefs did not do a whole lot in the offseason, and the Broncos and us signed a couple of players. As Justin Martinez hurt on the first play of this season. Now it's gonna be a 1st and 10 from the 36. Handed off to the running back, Stokes. He's had a great ton of success against us, and we hope that we could contain him more this time around. As it's 2nd and 1 from the 45. Looks like Hatcher jumped off sides. Already a couple rookie mistakes for him early in this one. First overall pick. As Justin Martinez has a pulled hamstring, we're gonna put Von Ford in for him in hopes that Justin can get healthy. 1st and 10 from the 50 now. Raiders passing, and Hatcher coming in screaming with Caden. Ton of pressure on that play from Hatcher up the middle, and Caden on the edge forces a throwaway. It's now gonna be a 2nd and 10. It's a play action pass here. And Shane in a bad position, but Darrell White able to get the big tight end down at the 9-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 9 now. McDonald under center. It's going to be a toss to Stokes. And Gage can't bring Stokes down, and the Raiders easily go down the field and score. Awful defensive performance right there. I don't know what this team is going to have to give, as they looked really good in preseason. Didn't look too good right there. 7-0 Raiders early in this one. Gage will get this kick return a couple yards deep. Gage couldn't break that tackle. Had a lot of green ahead of him if he did. And here comes QB1 for the Huskies. Josh Cotter on the field now. 80 overall. He's improving a little bit. Gotta see him improve a lot this season if the Huskies are gonna want a chance to compete. Fully healthy offense, no injuries in preseason. 1st and 10 from the 22 now. Josh, first play of the game, checks it down to Jason Blacklock. There is a flag on the play. Check the flag out. It's going to be a roughing the passer call. And we will gladly accept that. Move us down the field a lot more. 1st and 10 from the 44 now after the roughing the passer. It's going to be a handoff to Drew Stevens. Only able to pick up 3 on the game. Pittman with a tackle. 2nd and 7 now. I have two new starting offensive linemen to begin this season, and we hope it looks pretty good right there as Drew Stevens breaks for a 14-yard carry. But we're hoping that they could blend pretty quickly. It doesn't take them a while to get going, as Jaleel Dunlap and Kevin Spence. We hope that they could really improve this offensive line as Josh has to float one over the linebacker to Hunter. But Hunter was bumped on his route. Unable to get to it, but it looked like he was wide open. Now it's a 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Huskies go empty here. As nothing's open, Josh gonna take off, and good block by Hunter. And don't know about that call. Looked like Josh was well above the line to gain. It's a 3rd and inches now from the 30. Huskies gonna hand the ball off to Drew Stevens, who has a huge hole here. Stevens down to the 18-yard line. And the Raiders were a playoff team. They played the Broncos in the AFC Championship game last year. 1st and 10 from the 18 now. Play action pass. Gonna check it out to Jamal Lacey. Jamal Lacey's fighting through one down to the 11. Pickup of 7 would be a great way to start the season. Getting our first division win and beating a team that made the playoffs last year. 2-3, or 2nd and 3. Dangerous pass by Josh going across the middle to Damian. Broken up by the linebacker. 3rd and 3 now from the 11. Bunch to the right for Josh. See what they come out and do here. He hits Hunter right away. Hunter hangs onto it for a gain of 6. Down to the 5 now. First catch of the season for Hunter. Expect a lot from him. Expect a huge season. 1st and goal from the 5. Hands the ball off to Stevens. Stevens fights through one into the end zone. Touchdown Huskies. As we hope to be saying a lot of that this season. As the Huskies tie up the game 7-7. Great job. 9 plays, 72 yards, 3 minutes, 18 seconds taken off the clock. James Aldridge will kick this one deep here. Ben Jones gonna have a chance to return it from the 2-yard line. There's a broken tackle there, and Ben Jones is off to the races. And the Raiders are gonna get a kick return on a bad kick from James Aldridge. A couple broken tackles from Ben Jones, and just outran the rest. Raiders go up pretty easily after that kick return. Now the Huskies back on the field on offense. Gage will get this one from about the goal line. Takes it out. And Gage has a huge room to the right. And Gage ankle tackled from behind. Had tons of green in front. Most likely would have been a kick return to tie it up. But down at the 30. 1st and 10. And Josh hands the ball off to Drew Stevens. Stevens picks up 4 on the game. Steven looking healthy. Looks like he has a new burst of speed that we haven't seen from him. 2nd and 6 now from the 34. Play action pass here. Josh gonna hit Jason Blacklock underneath, and Jason picks up a good chunk down to the 50. And that's somebody we're also excited to get back from injury from last year. Only played a couple games, and very unfortunate. 1st and 10 from the 50 now. As Josh is sacked on the play. Tried to go underneath to Damian. Pressure just too much for Josh to handle. Couldn't get the ball off. 2nd and 16 now from the 44. Pressure's getting to him once again. Hits Hunter underneath. Hunter picks up a huge chunk of 12. Makes it a 3rd and short now. Good pitch and catch on that one. 3rd and 4 now. From the 44, 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends to the right. Play action pass. Josh on the run. Had Jason Blacklock behind the safety. Hit on the play. Huskies gonna keep their offense out on the field. Might be a questionable call, but kind of in no man's land right now. So it's a 4th and 4 from the 44. Empty set for the Huskies. Josh gonna take off on this one, sliding down, picks up the first down to end the first quarter. Huskies on the move to end the first, looking to tie the game. First and 10 from the 38 now. Another handoff to Drew Stevens, and Stevens has a big hole with Dunlap in front of him blocking. Great blocking from Dunlap on that. Haven't seen an offensive lineman for us get out in space like that before. First and 10 from the 21 now. Another handoff to Stevens. Takes up 3 on the game, and Stevens is having a really good game to begin this one. Already 57 yards in this first half and a touchdown. Second and 7 out from the 19. Josh under center here. Play action pass. He's just going to check this one down to Drew Stevens, who breaks one tackle and is down to the 6. First and goal now from the 6-yard line. See what the Huskies try and do here. Josh, back of the end zone. Jason Blacklock, touchdown Huskies. That was a tight window for Josh to fit that in. They are going to review it. Maybe Jason's big foot didn't get in. Looks clean to me. Held on to the ball, and they confirm it is a touchdown. Huskies tie the game up here. 14 apiece. Great drive from the offense. Had 1 4th down conversion. Now they're going to give the ball back to the Raiders. See what they do on offense. Got to have a stop for the defense, as Ben Jones will have this ball from around the goal line. It's a good tackle by McCain on that one. McCain had a really good preseason. He's not in a ton of defensive packages for us, but could be later on, as the Huskies send a blitz here, and CJ Hunter comes in screaming. Sacked. First sack of the season for the Huskies and CJ. Looking for CJ to have a real big bounce back season. 2nd and 17 now from the 10. As McDonald threw a dime right there. Just a tight end couldn't get his feet in. Really good throw by McDonald. It's going to be a 3rd and 17 from the 10 now. And the Raiders run a screen here. And Johnson and Dillon were able to read it out. Loss of 1 on the reception. And the Huskies force a huge punt. Great defensive drive right there from the Huskies. Connor Kelly's back there to return this one. Connor makes one man miss, and then it's lit up very hard. Luckily for us, he didn't fumble. Jason Blacklock already having an impact back. First game of the season. 3 catches, 28 yards, and a touchdown. First and 10 now from the 47. Bunch to the left. Handed the ball off to Drew Stevens. And the blockers out in front. Stevens picks up 9. Great blocking so far in this one. 2nd and 10 or 2nd and 1 from the 45. Josh under center. Play action pass here. Josh going behind the linebacker to Kylo, and Kylo has the speed down to the 11-yard line. And Josh is looking really good along with this entire offense. 1st and 10 from the 11 now. Empty set here for the Huskies. Josh looking to take off. Josh does take off into the end zone. Touchdown Huskies. Great job by Josh to get into that end zone. Scoring another touchdown for the Huskies in this first half. Taking the lead 21-14. James Aldridge having a big half already, kicking off for the 4th time. And no way they did it again. Ben Jones is going to return this one for the second kickoff of the game. James Aldridge might have to start kicking it deeper, as the special teams unit has not came to play. They've allowed 14 points on the kickoffs. Now it's tied once again, just when you thought the Huskies might have started to run away with this one, or get at least a bit of a momentum. Kick return, touchdown. As Gage takes this one, breaks one tackle down to the 27-yard line. And Drew Stevens, 66 yards on 8 carries and a touchdown. Has a catch already as well. 1st and 10 now from the 27. Bunch to the right. It's another pass. And Josh sacked by Parker for the second time. And it looks like Kevin Spence over there gave up his second sack of the game already. Now to go look for our new left guard. 2nd and 13 though. Josh throws one up to Drew Stevens. Had his man beat. Josh just overthrew him. They're going to get a hold on the Huskies regardless. Frank Webster, the right guard. A bad hold on that one. Will give us another chance at 2nd down though. 2nd and 23 from the 13. And Josh had to throw that one quickly before he was sacked. Offensive line struggling now. 3rd and 23 now from the 13. Empty set here for the Huskies. And Josh sacked, or they're going to call it a rush, but it's more of a coverage sack once again. That will take us in. The Raiders call a timeout right before the 2-minute warning. Huskies will punt this one. James Aldridge here to punt it. Looks to be an okay punt, nothing too good. And Ben Jones tackled at the 44-yard line, and now Huskies have to come out here and play some better defense. 1st and 10 from the 44. As Grimes is coming in hot. Shane there in coverage, pushes out Stokes for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 from the 48 now. Another check down. And this time, Javon Young out there in coverage. Like to see that. 3rd and 3 from the 49. Raiders go no huddle here. Must have liked something they saw. As this time he's going to go deep. Testing Steven Stanton. But an incompletion. It's a bad decision by McDonald to throw that one up to Holloway on the 3rd and 3. The Raiders punt the ball here. Connor Kelly going to have a chance to return this one. Picks it up off the scoop and only able to get back to the 19. See what the Huskies come out and do on offense. Passing offensive line. The pass blocking looks like it's given out a little bit. 1st and 10 from the 19. Going to have to slow down this pass rush to get going. Screen play on 1st down, and that's a great way to slow down the pass rush. Only gain of 4 though. Second catch of the game for Drew Stevens. 2nd and 6 from the 23. Pass rushers get into him once again, and Josh is just going to have to throw that one away. As this offensive line thought it was going to be a good unit, and so far, not the case. 3rd and 6 from the 23. Josh checks it down to Damian. Damian picks up the 1st down. Timeout Huskies. Huskies looking to get some points right before half. A bunch formation on 1st down. First catch of the season for Damian. And once again, sacked on the play is Josh for a loss of 1. They're going to go no huddle here. 2nd and 11 now. Josh going to have to take off, avoiding the pass rush. 10 seconds left. Huskies probably have a chance to fit one up the seam or middle of the field, get a chunk play, and then take a field goal. Josh gonna check it down to Hunter. Hunter gets down, but doesn't get enough yards to get in field goal range. This one they're just gonna have to throw up for a Hail Mary here. Hopefully the blockers can contain the D-line. Josh has to throw it a little bit early, as Hunter nearly caught the Hail Mary. Hunter was in great position to catch it. Guess he just didn't see the ball. As the Huskies are going to have to figure out this blocking thing on offense. As the Raiders' offense has been kept in check for majority of this first half. Just 2 kick returns keeping them in this. And Gage gets a kickoff from about the 2-yard line. And he has a nice return once again down to the 27. First and 10 from the 27 now. Josh under center. Gonna hand the ball off to Drew Stevens. Jamal Lacey pushing Stevens forward for a gain of 3. Met right at the line of scrimmage, but still gets 3 on the carry. Second and 7 now from the 30. Bunch on the play. Josh had Damian Harrison wide open. Tried to throw it to him. Hit once again. Man, this offensive line has to figure this out. Third and 7 now from the 30-yard line. As Jason Blacklock with a bad drop on third down. Josh put it on the money. Randolph, great job forcing it loose. And James Aldridge coming on the punt once again. Good return team on that play down at the 28-yard line. As McDonald comes out for his first drive of the second half here. First and 10 from the 28. McDonald under center. As Johnson and McMillan tackle Stokes for only a gain of 4. It's going to be a 2nd and 6 from the 32. See what the Huskies do here. It's going to be a screen play, and CJ and McMillan bring down Reeves after he breaks 1 tackle. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. They go with a check down underneath. White and Johnson able to make the tackle. As see our rookie class, Vigil, White, Sims, all a couple of players that could see some time on this defense this season. 2nd and 5 from the 45. Toss play. And Johnson with a great tackle. It's going to be a 3rd and short now. See if the Huskies can get him off the field. 3rd and inches. They go with a stretch play. It's wide open. Gage able to get him down after the stiff arm. Down at the 44 though. First and 10 from the 44 here. And Pat McClandon coming in, screaming, sacked on the play. Matt Person, offensive lineman for the Raiders, hurt on the play. 2nd sack of the game for the Huskies. Expect to see a lot of Pat McClandon this season instead of Willie. We like the young player, and Willie, he might get some playing time as CJ Hunter comes in screaming, along with Hatcher. But CJ with a 2nd sack of the game there. It's going to be a 3rd and 25 now. As he throws one deep. And Stanton is burnt on the play. And the safety help was nowhere to be found. As Mike Reeves What a route. And Stevens staying second year pro in the league and had a really good rookie season, but got beat really bad on that one. It's going to be a touchdown Raiders, and Huskies go down 7. Gage gets this one. Only able to bring it to the 21. Drew Stevens coming back out on the field here. Probably going to hand the ball off to Stevens a couple more times to get something going on offense, as they do hand it to Stevens, and a pancake by Frank Webster. What a block. Stevens picks up the first and a little bit more. Great block by Frank Webster right there. 1st and 10 now from the 33. Josh gonna take off a block from Stevens. Josh using his legs a lot so far in this one. Saw it in preseason as well. 1st and 10 from the 44. Might be worried about the D-line coming in like they did right there. Hits Jason Blacklock and Jason fumbles. And the Raiders pick it up. And what a costly fumble from Jason, who's had a poor second half to say the least. 1st and 10 now from the 47 for the Raiders. See if this defense can get off the field here. As they check it down. To Stokes. Stokes breaks Stevens' tackle and gets the first down. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 42. Huskies pressing the receivers at the line. They come with a blitz. Good coverage by Shane and Gage on the play. Only a gain of 3. Shane was a little too far off the tight end. Stevens, let's see a lot of room in front. 2nd and 7 from the 39. Looks like McDonald is switching the play at the line here, but Grimes coming in hot. As a broken tackle finally brought down by McMillan. As now Nixon, another offensive lineman for this Raiders team, is down and hurt. It's going to be a 3rd and 4 now. As nearly an amazing catch by Holloway on the sideline. Bad throw by McDonald. And a field goal unit for the Raiders coming out on the field. It's not a gimme though. Decently long field goal here. And it's up. And regardless, they're going to get a new set of downs. Shane runs into the kicker. I don't know why that's a thing in this game, because we just got to stop, and now they get a new set of downs. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. From the 21-yard line. CJ Hunter's coming in screaming, picks him up and slams him. And this is the number 1 overall pick we've been waiting for. Finally is healthy enough to actually be playing. 2nd and 18 now. Gonna hand the ball off. And Stokes breaks not 1, but 2 tackles. Then outruns the rest of the team. Touchdown. Touchdown Raiders. Going up 14 points. As nearly blocked. Good. Nearly had a block there. Gonna have to do a lot of damage control in this 4th quarter if this Huskies team wants a chance. As we're gonna get the kickoff to begin the 4th quarter. Down for 14. Gage gonna get it from about the 5-yard line. A couple of players just didn't throw any blocks down at the 22. See what the Huskies come out and do on offense. 1st and 10 from the 22. And Josh hits Connor Kelly underneath. Perfect ball dropped. This offense has really stalled out after the first couple of drives. 2nd and 10 now from the 22. And a dime to Jason Blacklock. Jason down to the 46-yard line. So I'm with 2 hands on the ball after that fumble. Gonna have to hang on to that. 1st and 10 from the 46 now. Doesn't look like anything's open. Josh scrambling. Throws it away. Might have had a small window to Hunter, but didn't like the option. Now it's a 2nd and 10. From the 46 now. Empty set for the Huskies. Josh finds Hunter across the middle of the field. Hunter breaking a tackle down at the 33. Huskies gonna go a little up-tempo. No huddle here. 1st and 10 from the 33. Staying in an empty set. Josh floats one over the linebacker to Damian. 1st down, down to the 11. Now the offense is moving a little bit. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens. Tries to cut it back up. Nothing going on that play. No huddle here for the Huskies. After a gain of 1. Josh gonna roll out and finds Hunter. And what is Hunter doing? Hunter wide open on the play. I guess just didn't see the ball. And it's picked off. First and 10 now for the Raiders after the pick. Johnson with a huge hit to Reeves, making him pay, coming across the middle of the field there. Second and 5 now from the 25, bunch to the left for the Raiders. Huskies send a blitz here. Poor tackling on that play. Mike Reeves able to make a move, get the 1st down, and it's really been all Raiders ever since that long touchdown. 1st and 10 now from the 38. Huskies send the blitz here, and Caden and Johnson get the sack on the play. Johnson came up the middle. Caden came off the edge. Great play design by the DC. It's now a 2nd and 19 from the 29. It's finally brought down by Johnson after an 18-yard pickup by Stokes, and don't know what we got to do here on defense to slow this man down, but whatever we're doing, it's not working. It's a 3rd and 1. As we got him in the backfield that time, Shane had him, just can't bring him down. Broken tackle, and that one's most likely going to end this. Poor performance in the 2nd half. 2-minute warning, down 14 in the 4th. Defense didn't even play all that bad. The difference right now are the kick returns. 1st and 10. Read option here. Shane slows him down. Grimes tackles McDonald, who's holding on that ball for dear life. Second and 7 from the 45. Handoff to Reeves. Breaks one tackle. Breaks another. Finally tackled by Dylan. Reeves is over, or Stokes I should say, is over 100 yards on the game. 1st and 10 from the 33 now. McDonald switching something at the line. Another carry for Stokes. Breaks one. Finally brought down at the 11. As we have had no answer for this running attack from the Raiders. See if they run another play here with 3 seconds left. They don't. Huskies start 0-1 once again. Check out some of the stats. Josh, 15 for 26, 197, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. The pick wasn't even his fault. Hunter was wide open. He just didn't turn around. Bolt We had a really, really good game on the ground from both Josh and Drew Stevens. Receiving, Jason Blacklock had that key fumble. Did have a touchdown. Hunter 4 for 49. Nothing else really going on offense, so blocking, a sack allowed by Widecker, Kevin Spence, and Jaleel Dunlap. Josh was pressured a ton. And Tavon Johnson led the team in tackles. CJ Hunter, 4 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 3 sacks on the game. 2 tackles for loss for Johnson, 1 for Caden, 1 for Pack McLandon, and 1 for Dylan. 3 sacks for CJ, 1 sack for Pat McLandon, half a sack for for Caden and Johnson. 1 pass deflection from Steven Stan, no forced fumbles. Unfortunately, the Huskies fall to 0-1 to begin season 4. Got to take some positives with the negatives though. We did look good in that first half, and the defense looks legit so far against the pass. I'll see y'all in week 2. Peace.